there, you're not real, I don't even believe in you, whatever. And that's just a mild version of what I said. 3 weeks later, this is 2012, one night I had a powerful dream. Yeah, I had a powerful dream from that, what I cursed God 3 weeks ago. And I find myself walking in a garden of tree, beautiful garden of tree, grass beneath my feet. Then all of a sudden, I find myself sitting beneath a tree with a massive mountain in the background, and a voice within the heaven, a very thick cloud started speaking onto me.
Was this a dream?
And it's very powerful. Yeah, it's very powerful.
So
keep in mind that 3 weeks later, 3 weeks earlier, I had obviously cursed God and said, I don't believe in you, and said the most profound, disgusting thing. And there's nothing you could say to me to make me believe in God. I was an atheist for around 3 weeks.
Only 3 weeks?
Well, until that dream. Well, no, because 3 weeks later, I had a dream.
You had a dream?
Yeah, 3 weeks after my
You'd be surprised when some people dream. I had a dream
well,
last
trust
night.
me, I've had dream all my life. I've had dream all my life, but nothing compared to this. There's dreams and there's dreams.
Right.
Let me continue with it now.
Go ahead.
So walking in a beautiful garden, lots of trees, find myself sitting beneath the biggest tree. There's a mountain in the background, and the second I find myself being placed, I don't know how I get beneath that tree, but I was there. There's a voice in the heavens, in a thick cloud, started speaking to me. Sir, the second the voice started speaking, I couldn't move, I couldn't speak, and my entire body trembled before him, and I felt like electric, like tingles was going through my entire body.
Wow.
And the voice was so powerful, I cannot tell you.
Speaking proper English, you were.
No.
What
They were speaking a language I did not understand. But I know that the language sounds as ancient as time itself, and I don't know how. It's pretty hard to explain something that's supernatural. It's very hard, and I'm trying my best.
You don't understand the language, but now you're saying that you know what you're saying.
Sir, listen, I didn't tell you what he said. I'm telling you.
You said you don't understand the language you were speaking.
Do you listen? Are you listening to what I'm saying to you? Let me listen.
Yeah, okay.
Listen to what I'm saying, okay? He was speaking a language I did not understand. The language sounds ancient itself. Keep in mind what this was happening. I couldn't move. My entire body was trembling in his presence. There was tingles like electric all through my body. And when he was speaking, I remember all I could do was think. And I remember saying in my mind, I knew who it was. I can't understand you. I cannot understand you. And within that moment, I heard in my mind, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And I remember, I remember thinking, I know Abraham. Who's Isaac and Jacob? Who's that is? I don't know who that is. Okay. While that was happening, I realized that I wasn't placed there to hear what he said, but just listened. Okay? And I remember I was listening all this time, couldn't move, electric through my body, and I heard a massive, a powerful waterfall within the voice, not from the voice, within the voice. And how do I know it was a waterfall? Have you ever heard water coming off a great rock? It was like shh, and it was beating on the ground. And I remember I was literally in awe. I was like, oh my God, there's a waterfall within his voice. And the voice itself was power. And I don't know how to explain that. The voice hums with power. I don't know how to, all I can tell you, it hums with power. And also within the voice, there was thunder, gently rumbling within the voice. Gently rumbling. Jesus Christ.
Did it scare you?
No, that's the thing. I knew who you were. I wasn't scared. I knew who it was. But the amazing thing is, it was revealed to my mind, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I had no idea.
How do you know? How do you know?
Listen.
I'm just checking.
Well, if you listen, do you hear the experience I had?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay? Mighty waterfall in the voice, the thunder rolling in the voice. I could not understand the language. The voice sounds as ancient itself. It was deep, authoritative, and very powerful. And what I know in that dream is that whatever that voice said, it will happen. It was life itself. And I said, I don't know how to explain something that's supernatural because it's hard for someone's mind to comprehend it. It's very hard. But that's the best way I can try and explain it to you. And after the dream had ended, I remember I went to the Bible, went to YouTube and searching what does God's voice sound like. And the same thing that I heard in the voice, and his voice was like many waters, and also the thunder that in his voice. And then I realized that God usually say when he appears to someone, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I didn't know who Isaac and Jacob was. I did not.
You were brought up and so you knew who.
I didn't, sir. I never read my Bible. I told you I was born into a Christian family.
So you knew
but
of Abraham and Isaac.
I knew of Abraham, and I said that to you. But I didn't know who Isaac and Jacob was. Do you know? And I said that. To be fair, I did say that. I didn't know. The only thing I knew about the Bible, it was like the Gospels. Anything else, I did not know. And the only thing I know about the Gospels, because usually you might watch a movie like about Jesus, stuff like that. Anything else, I did not know anything else about that. Okay.
So you only knew about Abraham.
Only knew about.
You didn't know he had 2 sons.
No. I don't know. I was born into the family, but I wasn't practicing. Do you understand?
Okay,
I wasn't practicing, and I did stress that. I did stress that at the beginning. Now, having an encounter with the Creator is not just having; it's how it change your life.
Yeah.
That is the real test, and everyone knows me can tell you that my life has totally changed. And the thing is, and he's such an amazing creator because what he does in the dream, he transcends it in reality. And I tell you what he does in reality that makes me know it wasn't a dream, and it carry on. And I said it was quite long. Okay.
I will tell you 3 things about hearing voices.
Oh my God, sir, sir.
Let him speak.
Very interesting, hearing voices. I'm speaking, I don't want to talk, but I'm speaking here as a neuropsychologist. Anyway, there are 3 ways people hear voices. The first one, you can hear your own voice. It's called talking to yourself.
That's true. Yes, one.
No surprise there.
Good.
No surprise
The second
there.
way,
That doesn't apply in this case though. Go on.
The second way of hearing voices, you can hear people talking about you. They're not there, but you know they're because you recognize who the people are.
Tell me something I don't know.
Good. Now, the third way, and that worries the hell out of me, I'll tell you why, is when people tell you that God told them to do something. Because you will be surprised what God tells certain people to do.
Well, I can't speak for them. I'm not telling you that. I didn't say to you that you tell me to do anything.
Sister, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
So are you telling us that God spoke to you?
Why wouldn't he?
No, I just asked a question.
Absolutely, sir. And then
When did God spoke to you?
Hold on. Let me continue with the dream.
Because if
and
you
then it's very important. It's very important.
finish and I'll give
It's at a time when
if you believe that God spoke to you, you were telling me that God is a man. You were telling me that God has toilet in his house.
Did I say that?
Because you're telling me
How
God
do you know that he has toilet in his house?
How do I know?
How do you know that?
Because I can say it. I know that God has no toilet.
Okay.
God is not a man.
Sir, what you were doing, you're trying to put a logical explanation on a supernatural.
No, but you just tell me
But I
what do
never
I
mentioned
think.
toilet. I never mentioned toilet.
Yeah, but you just said God
No.
spoke to you.
Yeah, but did I mention toilet? No, I didn't.
Yeah, but
I
it's only
didn't.
human that
I
speak
didn't.
to people.
But he ain't human though, is he, sir?
But you
Is
said
he?
he spoke to you.
Well, duh. Obviously he
But duh.
does. Well, obviously he does.
We speak the
No,
same
he does.
language.
When you speak, right?
Yeah.
Is there thunder in your voice?
Is there thunder?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you hear a thunder in my voice?
Exactly. Did you hear all the elements? Like, don't just say a man. Listen carefully to the experience.
I just asked you, did
But
God
don't try to
speak
be
to you?
smart.
And you said yes to me.
Don't try to be smart because
So I am telling
I
you,
never said
why
to
would
you.
God speak to you?
I never
Where
said
is-
to you. I never said to
brother
you.
Mara?
A random man spoke to me. That was it. I tell you all the elements, the natural elements that was in his voice, the experience I had. So it wasn't just a man spoke to me. And that was it.
But it was
Please
God.
listen.
But it was God.
Okay, listen to what happened. Okay, so
So
no.
it was in a dream.
It was in a dream.
Yeah.
So
okay.
you come halfway, so you never heard the details of
But-
those.
but-
I was there.
Okay.
Exactly. Well, don't come in.
It was a dream. That's all I know.
Well, let me finish.
I know a lot of
Let me
things.
finish. Well, I've had many dreams. I've had nothing compared to this. Absolutely nothing. I'm not a child that just want to have a first dream.
No, that's
Give
not
me a
we
break.
didn't say
Give me a
that.
break.
But
I
the
know you didn't
moment
say
you
that.
say that
Okay.
God spoke to you,
Let me finish.
question
Let me
is
finish,
God
sir.
got toilet in his house?
Sir, let me finish because
Does-
now.
you understand?
Oh my. You know. Okay, I'm just going to talk.
That's Speaker's Corner for you.
I know.
People
Okay,
can
you know what? Let
interject.
me finish. So,
Yeah,
thank
go
you,
ahead,
sir. Thank
go
you very
ahead.
much. So for me, I was thinking like, I became fascinated with thunder, because obviously the fact that when he spoke to me, there's a thunder just gently rumbling in the voice. I went out and I buy something that's called a boombox for £270, and I connected to my phone, went on YouTube, and I used to found they have this thing like 2 hours you can just listen and chill to, like thunder rolling in a thunderstorm. Okay. I went to the Caribbean last year, to Jamaica for my birthday. And they had a storm that was coming. And this was in October last year. I went for 2 weeks. I spent 1 week in a hotel. The second week I went to my family's house. Keep in mind that the thunder was something huge to me, okay? And this is how amazing that is, okay? I remember the Sunday before the storm came, I was in bed, and they had like around 3 hours, there was like thunder just ripping across the Caribbean sky.
Was
Huge
there any
thunder.
lightning?
No, there wasn't any lightning. And
The lightning comes
I
first
remember,
and then the thunder.
well, I'm telling you what happened, sir.
Okay.
And I remember for me, that was just absolute bliss just to hear that. It reminds me of the dream I had. I was just so happy to be there to hear it in real life. That was a Sunday. The Monday, no thunder. The Tuesday, it happened 3 times. The Tuesday, around 1:30, I was standing in my auntie's house.
Right.
And I spoke to God, and I said, no, listen what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I'm
Listen.
listening.
And I said, you know, oh my God, it was so good to hear that thunder just one more time. And the second I said it, I heard thunder roll, okay? Coincidence? Let's go on. That was a Tuesday. The Wednesday, it happened again. I was laying in bed, no thunder at all for that day. And I said the same thing again, that I would love to hear the thunder one more time. And the second I said it,
Did anybody else hear the thunder?
Yeah. Sir, I was in my...
Did
Sir,
anybody else?
just let me finish. Let me finish.
You can wish for it.
Okay. You know, the truth is, people is hard to understand and believe something supernatural happens. I'm not here.
Humans are like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not here to try to convince someone.
No, we're not
No.
We're exchanging.
Absolutely. What I'm just saying, I only can share my experience with you.
Yeah, but when you share your experience in Hyde Park,
I know.
you must expect
Sir,
people like
yes,
me
I know,
That's what I said.
absolutely.
asking questions.
And I welcome
be
it.
skeptical.
And I
When you
welcome it.
ask
And
me
I welcome
question,
it.
when you
I
ask me
welcome it.
question, I will be prepared
Absolutely,
to answer
absolutely.
you.
Well, let me finish, guys.
Just don't come and speak
because
in
I
Hyde
said it
Park.
happened
This
3
is
times.
the most educated university in the world. We think so. So you gotta be careful what you say in Hyde Park.
You gotta be careful. All I can do is speak the truth.
Why wasn't I asked you?
That's all I can do is speak the truth.
Do you think it's only you it's really happened to, the way how you talk? Like, why isn't it happening to a lot more people? Would you know?
I think a lot of people have had supernatural encounters, but the thing is, when people do try to tell them that they had it, either they don't believe, but it is happening. But for somebody who don't believe, they just think, oh, you're crazy, you know. And people and
They can't comprehend.
Yeah, they cannot comprehend it. They can't, and this is why. And this is why I'm saying to you that for me happened 3 times. Coincidence?
Have you met someone who's had this same experience?
I haven't, but you know
Have you met someone who's heard the voice of God?
Yeah. No, I haven't met. But when I research on like YouTube, people that say they have encounter with God, I remember one guy was saying that he had a similar encounter, and the same thing that happened to me, the tingles in his body. He was saying he couldn't move. The same thing he was saying that he had.
Was he sleeping?
And that
It could be sleep paralysis.
Babe, I know sleep paralysis.
But I've met a lot of girls who have.
I know sleep paralysis.
I've met a lot of girls who
I
have
know
tingles
sleep
in their
paralysis.
bodies as well. I've
No,
met so
babe,
many.
as I said to you, I've been around for a very long time. I've had many dreams, and there's nothing, just nothing like this.
dream you ever had.
Absolutely nothing like this.
But you know, I think
And
we should discuss the
What
experiences
did the
more.
voice say to you?
So you were listening.
I wasn't here.
What
You
did
were
the voice
listening.
say?
It spoke in a language that I could not understand, and I did say that. And I said in the dream that the language sound as ancient as time itself.
Asian.
Ancient.
Ancient. Okay. Ancient. Yeah.
Right.
Asians, yeah.
Mythology.
Asian.
And the voice just, it hums with power. Have you ever like
Okay.
well done. Have you ever been?
Were you sleeping?
It was
Oh, it's your fault.
all I know that I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. My body trembled when this voice. My entire, my body trembled because I knew that I was before my maker. And you can ask me how I knew that, but this is the feeling that I had. in the dream.
As a judge, I can't see your feelings, so I just have to take your word for it.
It reminds me of the ancient philosophers that
It's
once
really
he's
hard.
dreamt
I
he
mean,
was a
keep on
butterfly.
stressing that. It's really hard to explain.
And then he realised, am I dreaming or am I really a
She
butterfly?
asked for fun, she wanted to come like that. She asked for this, it come like that.
No, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I don't drink. But what